Well, hello guys, this is me, Christian again. And obviously, as we can tell, here we are, practically getting started upon the, next me talking to viewers, alright? So anyways, if any of you guys have mainly not subscribed to my channel, or my girlfriend Harmony's channel, consider doing so guys. And most likely indeed help the both of us a lot as it is. And now for some quick update news of how I've been enjoying my March break so far. Well, on the scales of 1 to 10, out of what I enjoyed so far, so basically, after coming home from the hockey game, as we can recall on Friday, right, guys? If you remember that from the previous video I made upon that. So, anyways, if you have not seen that video out, you should go check. So, if any of you guys are, interested as hockey fans or so, I captured almost every good moment of the Bearcats for you guys to see, just in case. So, anyways, the other thing in Minder, so those past 2 days, well, no, I came to my grandmother's right on Saturday, guys. And here I am still here now, actually, because I was always planning to actually stay until like Monday or Tuesday, but then I figured that might have not been enough, so luckily I got the offer, and now I'm managing to stay the entire 8-day duration or 7-day duration of the March break, so the whole week basically. I would say of peace and mostly a little bit of quiet, but peace for certain, yeah. The only part I didn't like about the occasion of the journey is I've been recently dealing with nearby drama, which I'm not going to explain about just for texting. But other besides that, those couple days on, if we recall, through Friday to Sunday here, I had to try to, fix some stuff with my video, and you already have an idea of how tough that can be, especially doing the whole rendering processing with the, uploading and all that stuff, basically. So besides that scale of basically, Saturday, I would say it's a 7, Sunday maybe a 6 or so, and Monday possibly being an 8. I'll split the rest out there. And here we are back, guys. Anyways, so for Tuesday so far, it was basically back to being a 6 or so due to that minor reason or whatever. And then coming to yesterday, it was pretty much a basic 7 I would give it out of. Now I gotta see how we make it throughout today. You see how amazing this day would possibly bring or so. Yeah, just to clarify a lot of things. Yeah, you want to know which is the worst part? I possibly, maybe, what I basically don't enjoy about, the thing I do enjoy is the seasons change, right? Like, if it's a good kind of season or not a good kind of season, basically, I don't really like winter as much, but I do like summer a lot. And I do kind of like spring because of the cool fall starts to warm it up a little bit, and with fall it starts to cool down quite a bit. Basically what I'm trying to get at, yes, I get the fact that seasons are a common thing that change. We get only 4 seasons every single year for 365 possible days. And more likely, It's great that it's starting to change. But the worst part about what we've all discovered, and of course discovered this now, yeah, is the timing of the sickness, right? That's the stupid part I don't like about it. Every time when the season starts to change, when you've been out in the temperature for such a certain amount of time, you're like the air inside you is trying to get used to the whole changing back to hot temperature or cold temperature. So basically, it could be the beginning of spring, beginning of summer, beginning of fall, or even the beginning of winter. So that's at least between 2 to 4 times that might possibly happen that you might end up coming down with a cold or something. And I feel like that this is happening to me already, basically. Like, if we're looking outside here, yeah, it's mostly alright. Like, hold up. Right? But basically, we end up going out there and, right? It doesn't seem so bad, right? Dear, it's not even that chilly much. Well, makes sense that I'm in my warm pajamas, but still, on the most likable other hand of things, you basically get the point, guys, right? Like, we literally deal with so much almost all the time, it's just not even ridiculously funny at this point. But you see the point, right? As in, timings go through. Of course, a lot of things are going to course in and change quite a lot. But besides that, March break has been great. And next break day, I'm looking forward to basically Good Friday to happen around the April calendar. Followed by, possibly, in April, I'm planning on going for my 11th date with my girlfriend, guys. Possibly. Like, it's still being finalized. We've already thought about the day. It'll be on April 15th. And instead of going to the same movie theaters, obviously the only movie theaters that exist is around basically Truro Splash, Millbrook. Yeah, it's over somewhere around that kind of direction or whatever. But basically the point is, yeah, well, I don't live too far from it, but still. The point is, we've gone to that same Cineplex place for such a long period of time now. For like, I would say at least 9 of those dates we've gone there. That one time we went to Best Western, and it was for our prom on the 4th date. I still remember that. From last year, 2022, guys. It was quite a most fun year, followed by Safe Ground a couple of days after. It just... I'm planning on going to Willside Willie's, which is somewhere close to Pictou Road. Yeah, it's basically inside the bowling alley, if you recall. Yeah, we're going to some sort of, I don't even know if it's a fancy restaurant, but it'll be great. I'll actually get to see her mother in person, possibly. Man, I'm gonna have one of the fantastic times with all this, you know? Especially, yeah. Get to, well, enjoy the fancy dinner. Gotta do some more kissing and all that. And all typical romance relationship stuff. And yeah. But yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna switch the gear a little bit, basically. So, for what's coming up tomorrow? Well, it's one final day before St. Patrick's Day, and then after that we'll be finally facing the heat with the normal weekend, which it'll be Saturday and Sunday, basically. I hope by this point, my cold manages to end up suppressing down quite a bit by then too. Because I want to be prepared for when I can go to school again for Monday. Yeah, it's like not missed a single day of it so far. I'm kind of glad that's the case. I'm going to keep the streak going. Out of all the other 3 years I've been around, I have missed quite a few days, but I think I've been getting a little bit better. Like, oh, it was only like, surprisingly, I would say about a week and a half my lowest. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm explaining these parts. But anyways, main on the festive point tomorrow. It's weird to say this because basically, I know, but typically, yeah, well, there's no school, so technically this should mean no basketball, but we have missed a lot of. We did, however, we missed upon so many, most likely, I would say 4 weeks, practically a month worth of basketball. Made sense last week to go to the hockey game. And the fact that we're getting one done now, finally, we're going to see very good action at practice. Well, I'm going to have a good time. Wish me the best of luck, guys. That I do very well with penetrating and scoring some hoops, even with my slight bit of a cold I might have. No matter if I have a cold or not, I'm not going to let that stop me from what I can do and what I'm so good at. And as long as I got a lot of you guys' support, including my girlfriend's support, upon, well, how much of a good time I'll have for this March break, and I guess including Special Olympics basketball. May the PCO bring the fun to the tables. Now I'm pretty much wrapping up this video. I'll be going back to some more War Robots free-for-all gameplay. I'll try to get some free-for-all done. Anyways, packing this all up now. Christian signing off. Bye-bye.